values edged up slightly here in Florida over the past year, but not by very much. The Palm Beach Post is reporting nearly 2 million homeowners across the state still owe more on their mortgages than the homes are actually worth. Although it's still a large number, it's actually a 2.5% drop from the start of this year. In Palm Beach County alone, more than 137,000 homes are included on that list.
8:12 right now. A brand new report shows a small improvement for Florida homeowners who are underwater with their mortgage and home values. And while foreclosure numbers are also improving slightly, Florida is still helping to lead the nation with the number of people who are losing their homes. But there's some new urgent help on the way this weekend if you need help. So joining us today is Shari Olefson, who's a lawyer and author of The Great American Do-Over, with all the details about that. So what's that all about?
Well, John, this is really an ad hoc put-together group to really help homeowners who just have no other solution. We were expecting the federal government to help out. We all thought people were going to get modifications, and it's just not helping. So this is an important time now for people to really learn what their options are. It's the most important thing homeowners can do.
All right, so a lot of people tried to get help with those modifications, and they fell flat. So what are some alternatives?
Well, and that's what this group on Saturday will be discussing. There's a group of about a dozen organizations, including many banks and Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, sponsored by Congressman Deutsch, to try to help homeowners learn about how they can get a modification if they haven't been able to get one yet, and how, if they're just not meant for modification, they may be able to look at refinancing or a short sale or a deed in lieu of foreclosure or a Fannie Mae program, which I love, which is called Lease for Deed, and it allows you to give your home to Fannie Mae but stay there, because sometimes you just need a break and an opportunity to rebuild.
So what do you need to bring with you to make sure that you get some help?
People need to bring their paycheck, so proof of income. They need to bring any proof of assets and obligations so they can show what they owe, and some kind of idea of the communication that they've had with their bank so far so that they can show the representatives there what the record have been. And mainly this is going to be an educational opportunity. Folks will be able to meet with their banks if a representative from their particular bank is there, but what we're really hoping is that people will be able to walk away with an idea of what those 5 options mean for them and how valuable, in particular, being able to exercise one of these and remove yourself from the obligation for that deficiency judgment really is for people. I mean, in some ways, that's like winning the lottery, because you can get on with your life.
This is a good first step. I mean, what do people need to do? Paint a broad picture for us about trying to get their life back together again if, you know, their house is underwater or they're into foreclosure.
Well, and we'll have resources there on Saturday. There are credit counselors who will be on hand to help put together a budget, a sustainable budget for moving forward. There'll be affordable rental assistance there in case someone can't stay in their home so that they can find a place to transition to. And we'll also have help with unemployment, because, you know, in Florida that's a growing issue still. A lot of folks really need that kind of assistance. So basically what we're trying to do is educate people about what all their alternatives are and then give them the resources to move forward.
All right, good one. The name of the game is keeping a roof over your head these days. Shari Olefson, thank you for your time today. We'll see you next time.
Sure.
And Roxanne, let's go back over to you.
All right, thanks. Now time for weather and traffic, and we want to start with the forecast with Glenn Glazer.